Hello everyone, this is a new challenge on my channel. The essence of the challenge is that we will use only nuts. Any other plants cannot be used. And what about peanuts? I think that this is a nut that can also be used because it is simply impossible to play with just nuts pass. I think everyone understands this and no one will be against it. So let's start already. Here is the first level. Hello to all the zombies. By the way, they look like mummies or like the old pharaohs who were buried 1,000,000 years ago. The nuts do a very good job. It's just very sad to look at their face when the zombies bite them. They don't have half a face and they now look like disabled people. But okay, these are all jokes. They look good, especially the peanuts. You know, it's somehow strange that the peanuts shoot beans. It's better, of course, that he shoots missiles at the zombies so that they are immediately torn apart. But the beans are not bad either. In this level, there is also a camel, but not quite a camel. A picture of a camel that is being held by zombies so that I can't see them. Level 3 passed quickly. Let's move on to the next one. And here is the first level of the conveyor. We should play as boomerangs. I would even call them boomerang flowers because they look like flowers. And there were also our favorite nuts. I think no one will mind if I use not only nuts at such levels because you can't go far with nuts alone. Well, of course, if only these nuts could roll around the map, like in bowling, it would be easier. But they know how to hold the defense well, and thanks to them. One of the problems was a zombie with a torch. This is probably a zombie traveler who, unfortunately, was infected with the zombie virus, although maybe he led bad excursions. So it was not in vain that he was bitten. In general, he can kill any plant with one blow, or rather burn it with the help of a torch. This is a rather complex zombie. Crushed nuts cannot stop him. You just need to wait until the peanuts kill him. Oh, here comes a huge giant. Just look at him. Is he holding a dead pharaoh in his hand? Or who it is? And it doesn't matter. The main thing is that we killed him and moved on. How many camels there are? There really are a lot of them, even too many. It was like I was in a zoo, but with only one animal. Also in this chapter, there were tombstones that prevented the peanut from shooting normally at the zombies. This caused problems. It was necessary still load bombs or rockets into peanuts to destroy everything at once. All the zombies and all the tombstones. And here are two men with torches, but they won't go any further. They'll be blown apart by a bomb. A nice plant would be cool if it blew up all the zombies on the map at once. But I think that's too much. There was also a new type of zombie. That's something like a zombie wolf, or a zombie dog, or rather a zombie magician dog. He can throw dice on the map, thereby spawning tombstones. This is quite a problematic zombie. I think this dog needs to be tamed so that there are no more such problems. Look at these zombies. They are very slow, but when there are a lot of them, this is probably their main weapon. Another strong zombie is a zombie with a bucket on his head. He is quite strong, or rather, durable. There is also something like a zombie whirlwind. I don't even know what exactly to call it. In general, a big gust of wind launches a couple of zombies onto my map. Oh, and here comes the zombie Lord of the Sun, or just a zombie thief of the sun. This zombie really likes to steal the sun when it appears from above. An unpleasant zombie, especially this rod of his with a superpower that allows him to steal the sun, is very annoying. Along with other zombies, it comes out quite a strong attack. I get distracted by other zombies at first, while a zombie sun thief steals my sons. Complete horror. At this level, I will need to use other plants, not just nuts, because there is no right to choose a plant, and they didn't give me peanuts, and I just won't be able to win this level with nuts alone. I think this is normal, and no one will mind. But if we talk about the level, I think that peashooter and nut are the best combination of plants. One of them protects and the other shoots. In principle, any plant goes well with nuts. The main thing is to place it correctly. And here are our favorite peanuts. This is an excellent plant in my opinion. By the way, did you know that to make a 340-gram jar of peanut butter, you need about 540 pieces of peanut kernels? I think you didn't know about this also. By law, any product labeled peanut butter in the USA must be at least 90% peanuts. This suggests that any butter will be tasty. Well, I'm not 100% sure of that. And at this level, we have green moss or slime. I don't know exactly what to call it, but its function is to be a parasite, or rather, you can't put a plant on it. I don't even know how to clean this slime. I think it's impossible. But okay, I think I can handle it. And even camels with windstorms will not be a problem for me. Nuts will defeat them. Okay, let's move on to the next level. Here we need to protect these sunflowers. The task is not easy, especially considering that sunflowers die quite quickly from zombies. You can, for example, just surround it with nuts and that's it. The task will be completed. It would be nice if I could roll this nut around the map like in bowling so that it could knock zombies off their feet. That would be cool. I would call this game Zombie Ball. Just imagine for a second how this big and round nut would start rolling around on the map with its head in the hope of pushing zombies. I think it would look at least funny, maybe even very funny. I have already imagined the face of a zombie who is walking in the hope of biting off a piece of plants. And then I'll roll a nut towards him. By the way, level 16, there is a zombie with a bucket on his head. I would like to knock on this bucket, for example, with the same nut so that the zombie does not relax too much. There was also this camel, which is quite durable. It is also and somehow strangely causes damage to my plants. The zombie who is behind just takes and hits the plant with this picture instead of eating the plant. But okay, I think everything is fine with this. The nut still has a second level of protection when it turns into an Iron Man. I also needed help from a lawnmower, but I think there's nothing scary or bad about it. It's good that they exist. And this level was with the preparation of plants. I placed a lot of simple nuts in front of the wave itself, so that they would be, so to speak, cannon fodder. That is, they would take the entire blow upon themselves. And behind them I placed nuts so that it would shoot all the zombies that were coming towards me. I think the tactics are good and working. Oh no, again this moss or mucus. I don't know what it is. Also, we can't put more plants than allowed. In my opinion, it's something like 16 plants. But okay, I think I can do it. Because in fact, I don't needed so many plants to put, but this slime was still quite a big problem. The zombies could now get to my plants faster, and the plants had less time to kill the zombies. And here it looks like we need to protect the sunflowers again. Okay, I like these levels. It's cool when I have sunflowers that give me a large number of additional suns. I can easily buy any plant, or rather not any, a peanut or a simple nut, but at least I can do it faster than before when there were no sunflowers. Oh, look at the peanut. He looks like a real knight in this helmet. This helmet appears when I use peanut food. I think this is how knighting happens in plants, or rather only in peanuts. At this level, there were also strong zombies, or rather annoying ones, especially a zombie magician dog who can spawn a tombstone, which creates additional discomfort when passing. Oh, are you kidding me? Again, this slime on which it is impossible to put a plant. The game seems to sense that I don't like this green slime on the map, and specially makes such levels to make me suffer. Also, these zombies, especially the Thief of the Sun, who just wants to steal my sunshine. Even a zombie with a bucket on his head behaves more or less normally. He's not so annoying. I'd rather not say anything about the zombie dog that spawns the tombstone. This is a separate horror of this map, by the way. Have you noticed how far we have already come? Almost the end, only level 24 left, and there will be a level with a boss. Level 24 was interesting. You could put a lot of nuts. But let's move on to the last battle. I don't even remember what kind of boss it is. At the final level of my epic battle, a huge Egyptian shrimp appeared in front of me, as if it had come from the world of dreams. Her strange appearance and powerful claws created an atmosphere of tension and excitement. My plants stood ready for battle while this mysterious shrimp prepared to attack. I gathered all my strength and coordinated the attacks of my plants so that they could resist this unusual enemy. The entire level was filled with dynamics and excitement, with tension increasing every minute. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.